Hey guys, so for this vlog we're going to be talking about the different kinds of fashion and lifestyle blogs that are around. And now, as I've mentioned before, there are plenty. So in this vlog I want to kind of talk about a few different ones that I think kind of cover all bases so that you can kind of pick and choose and find which one might be right for you. So for the first one I have chosen is Winston and Willow. So it's an Australian blog by Charlotte Bridgman, and she's Aussie born, yeah, but she's just moved to New York. But what I really like about her blog is that it's casual and it's affordable. You know, I think a lot of the blogs can be quite high fashion and impractical for people who are just knitting clothes for the everyday and aren't going to a gala ball every night of the week. So what I like about Winston and Willow is that it's affordable, as I mentioned before, and Charlotte also uses brands that we are all well acquainted with, such as ASOS, Topshop, Missguided, Seed. So there's some examples of why she is really useful. So if that's casual is what you're going for, then Winston and Willow is a great blog for you. Next is Shine by 3 by Margaret Zhang. If you haven't heard of her, look her up. She's taking over the fashion world at the age of 23. She is not only a blogger, she is a creative director, she's a consultant, she's a photographer, she is a stylist, she's everything. And she is flown all around the world for fashion. How good. Her blogs kind of cover all things life in a really real way. I really like one of her recent posts about Friends. It was kind of providing an alternative to kind of like the Girl Squad that we've been hearing a lot about. You know, you don't necessarily need just a whole lot of girlfriends to have friends. Her style is impeccable. I think it's a really nice balance between streetwear and high fashion. It is much more high end though, so depending on bank account, practically she may not be the best option. However, just for your own enjoyment, her blog is fantastic. Even follow her Instagram, also good. The next blog I've chosen is from Melbourne-based Jess Dempsey, What Would Carl Do? It's not something I had been following, however, I had been constantly hearing about it and it's really popular. So for me, I didn't particularly like it. It is a very kind of urban mumsy blog, so there's definitely a market for it. However, it's just not mine. She is aimed towards a really the domesticated but yet stylish woman. She does provide some really good alternatives to high-end fashion. For example, there's a post about leather jackets, and I think it ranges from Karl Lagerfeld's line to Topshop. So it's a really good alternative to high-end fashion. She wears a lot of kind of Chanel blazers and boyfriend jeans. Not really my thing, but worth looking at should you ever have a child. Next is The Chronicles of Her by Carmen Hamilton. This blog is phenomenal. It's just so well presented. It is classic. Carmen is a fashion editor or fashion blogs for Vogue Australia. It's really kind of glam street style. She does some really good how-tos, so how-to with black denim. So it is really high-end. There's a lot with kind of Dion Lee, Gucci, Tommy Hilfiger, Ralph Lauren, but it's interesting to see how that is worn in kind of everyday life. Lastly is one of my favorites. It's called Man Repeller, and it was founded by Leandra Medellin. It's hilarious. It's fantastic. It's an oldie, but a goodie. This blog is such an experience. It's like a beautiful collision between pop culture and fashion. It's humorous. It's up to date. it's not just a fashion blog, it's everything, and it's such an experience. And the clothes itself, as in the name, can be quite limiting in who will like them. It's not my personal style, but it's really interesting for those who kind of disagree with really set fashion trends. For example, classic is best. It's not your classic is best kind of blog. Anyway, so they're probably my 5 blogs that really cover kind of all bases, and go check them out and see for yourself. Thank you.